Hi, Emily. I'm going to be performing your facial today.
Okay.
This is a gemstone facial with color therapy. So it's all meant to balance out both the skin, but also the mind. So I'll be working with various different tools today to accomplish a little bit of just calming all over. Have you been feeling any specific emotion, any anxiety, stress, overwhelm, low energy, anything like that?
I've been a little bit stressed lately.
Stressed, okay. So let's first do the color therapy here, and just try and get a sense of what the body is craving. So I'm placing several different vials next to the body at first. And then moving it onto the body, seeing how the face, the skin, and the energy reacts. I think that this is reacting positively. Let's try red purple. No. Blue yellow. Yep, blue yellow is reacting well. Try orange red. No, I don't think so. Okay. So we're going to focus on the cooler tones today, which makes sense if you're feeling a lot of stress. There's a lot of red energies and frequencies, that fieriness, and we just need to calm and cool down the body. So we've got our two colors to focus on here. We'll start out just by cleansing the skin before we put anything on there, okay? So I'm going to put your hair back here. So if you would just lift your head gently and relax. Is that comfortable on the ears? Okay. And I'll just put some, first inspecting the skin, just seeing what kind of skin you have. Keep your eyes closed so we know which products to use. And looks like you have pretty clear skin, small pores, a few blemishes on the chin, but mostly clear. But the skin does look like a little sensitive. It's got some red undertones. You have some freckling, so let's go with a sensitive skin combination today. Applying some gloves to cleanse the skin. And just a little bit of coolness. I just have a really gentle cleanser here. I'm going to use my gloves now. I want to just sanitize my hands here. I'm going to apply some of the color here. And the liquid that's in here is just energy charged ionized water. It is charged with the frequencies of the color spectrum of the two combination of colors. So this one is a pink and a blue, purple blue. Very calming, rejuvenating colors that can mean rebirth, starting anew. Often the people who are drawn to these colors are seeking some sort of reinvention. And now with the yellow, blue, green, these are very energizing colors. Colors that boost our ability to process information, to make decisions, to complete tasks. So it's often a good combination for someone who is stressed or overwhelmed, helping them tackle the things that come along the way. So let's apply our first mask here. Collagen mask. I'm placing this on the skin and then doing a bit of gem work. Okay, so just keep the eyes closed. Position this. And let's place some gemstones as well. So you feel just a little bit of pressure. Go right in with the rose quartz. Adding jade. Is that okay so far? Mm-hmm. That's all right. Just go Going in with some tiger's eye. So a couple of obsidians here for focus. There's gonna be one right here. Is that all right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Two more here. Gentle head massage while the stones do their work. Sporadically checking in with them, seeing what you need. The stones are calling that I need to put a little bit more energy and warmth into it. I'm going to move the stones here. Just going to activate. Just want to tune to the frequency here. Okay. See how that feels. To replace this one. Amethyst. And this one. Okay. Better. Use some gemstones on the scalp here, at the top of the head, the crown. Some clear quartz. Removing the stones for this portion. We'll reapply what you need a little later. some coolness. Next, we're going with a deep cleansing pore mask. You feel brush strokes on the face. Okay, I'm going to let this sit for a moment. I'm going to place the gemstones now on the face and the body. Place a gemstone bag right on the chest. It needs to go there. Placing on the chest. Any discomfort there? Okay. See if any of the other stones are calling to me with their frequency. Just this one. Placing several large stones around the body. Combining slight Reiki with massage. Feel a cool acupressure tool. Just tracing along the meridians here. Just checking on the Gemstone. So removing the mask now. Purse the lips for me, please. Okay. innovative oil-free moisturizer on the face now. Won't clog the pores, just going to relax the skin. Going to place the cold bottles on you again. It's much more in sync this time. Finish off with our last bit of energy work here. Changing the direction of the tiger's eye, letting the energy flow north to west, south to east, in all directions. All right, Emily, slowly open your eyes. How are those stress levels now?
I feel so calm.
Good. Okay. Hope that you take that energy reset with you today and along with your travels.
Hi, Reagan. My name is Hannah. I'm going to be performing a crystal healing Reiki reflexology session today. So it combines a few different holistic healing techniques as well as some massage. But we'll be just stimulating these points all over the face, a little bit into the neck, in order to encourage healing and better flow of your energies, okay? Take out some of my crystals and place them at certain key points of the body so we can prepare for the session. placing a rose quartz on the right side, amethyst on the left side. I'm going to place a tiger's eye right here on the throat chakra. Is that okay there? Okay. And a jade starting out on the forehead. Okay. So again, I'll be gently placing my hands, slight pressure. Starting out right here, this point is the gallbladder. It helps with processing waste, toxins out of our body. It's good to keep those moving through the lymphatic system. Just applying a few types of pressure, circular motions, more pointed pressure, and pulling. Lift your head gently. Stimulating these points for just a couple of minutes each. You'll feel a bit of coldness. Using the gemstones, the same point. Using the clear quartz, moving onto the bladder. Bladder also helps clear out the toxins of the body, also keeping us balanced, our levels, pH levels, and our levels of salts. It's a very balancing organ. This point runs just above the eyebrow, along the forehead, in a diagonal pattern. Intermittently doing some gentle sweeping as well. Swapping out the jade. We move on to the liver. I'm going to use some acupressure sticks for this, as it's a small point right on the inside, the inner eyebrow, the pathway up from the nose. The liver helps break down our enzymes, deliver the nutrients we need to the rest of the body, so it's a very important point. Just grabbing a very small tool here. The stomach runs just in the middle, between the eyebrows, above the bridge of the nose. Again, the stomach works to break down nutrients. Quite a bit of blood flow in the body goes to the stomach to perform this process. So it's important that we keep it healthy and stimulated. It's also the way we distribute our energy. We consume our calories that get turned into fuel for our bodies. Moving on to the heart, I'm just going to shower you here with the energy and the stones. using instead an obsidian, as well as an earth stone. Placing a bloodstone right here on the third eye as we move down to work on the heart point, which falls right at the base, at the bridge of the nose, at the top of the bridge of the nose, between the two eyes. Arguably one of our most important points. The heart keeps our body alive, keeps our blood moving. With every beat of the heart, we grow stronger. Also helps oxygen flow as the heart recycles and cleans. Going to just have you smell an essential oil here. Spraying a diluted version on my hands. Lavender. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath in and out. Lavender is a very soothing scent. Placing the bloodstone, an amethyst. Is that okay there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to engage the points right under the eyes, kidneys, and a little bit of the stomach and liver as well. Additional points. And this point can often feel very intense for people. If you're feeling quite a bit of sensitivity here, it could also mean that you feel some sensitivities in the stomach. You may also start to feel your stomach move around or gurgle. That's normal when pressing this point. Giving you a bit of a break here. Moving on to the lungs. Right here. Our lungs provide the oxygen we need that flows from the lungs through the heart to the brain, filling our entire body with the oxygen that keeps us alive. Oops. Filling our entire body with that breath of life. Placing another stone on the chin, slightly magnetic, as we move down to the spleen. Again, another tender point usually. Moving down right here to another kidney and bladder points. Two natural stones for the colon. And pressing them in combo with another stomach point just under the chin. going to do a little bit of massage in the scalp. Place some additional stones first. I want to remove this one. So we'll create a bit of a stone crown for you. Pressing some points in the scalp. Connecting the energies. Stimulating all the facial points at once. An endless loop. Removing the stones. Instead, activating the salt stone. Cleansing out the session. And one more. Deep breath of the lavender. And out. In. And out. All right, Reagan, slowly open your eyes. How are you feeling now? I want you to drink room temperature water and just take your time getting up today, all right? Thank you for coming in.
Hi, Thea. Welcome to your Gemstone reflexology session today and scalp check. This entire session is designed to just increase relaxation, blood flow to the scalp, and induce those tingles that we love so much. So I will start out with the scalp check. If you have any feelings come up or any issues along the way, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to work relatively uninterrupted, okay? So just feeling for anything that I need to pay attention to. Gently turning you here. Haven't felt anything. Any pain? Okay. Right. Begin the scalp check. Starting here at the part. Just brushing aside the hair here. Tracing down the meridian lines of the scalp. Activating our natural energy points. Skipping around the ear, very sensitive part of the scalp. Back to center. Checking this side. On the right side of the brain, using my titanium tool. Applying pressure where the body needs it. Making our way over towards the right side here, checking here, checking and stimulating. sort of shaking out the scalp, evening out anywhere that wasn't touched, sort of rubbing in motions of the brush, the pressure point tools. Let's brush out the hair. Have a sanitized brush here. Hair is very silky and soft, and very thick, healthy at the ends. Just doing quick motions to stimulate the scalp. Picking up my jade wands here. Just going long ways. Taking my gemstone wands now, just running them along the hairline. Start bringing in some spiritual energy into the session. Gemstone wands are a bit pointier and scratchier at the end. You can feel a slight scratching of the scalp. Along the eyebrows. Now a fresh brush. Gently running it along the brows, eyelids. Behind the ear. Awakening our third eye. Connecting to our crown chakra. Down the center meridian all the way to the throat chakra. That one more time. Brush it out before we twirl the hair back and focus on the face here. Just going to braid it gently to keep it out of the way. loose braid here. It shouldn't be pulling on the head in any way. We'll take it out before the end of the session. Just want to keep the hair neat. I'll just tuck that under there. Is that comfortable for you? So let's look at the face now. I'll be working primarily with refined stones, but we will do a little bit of natural stonework to begin with. So I have a clear and pink quartz. Just tapping the stones, letting them resonate around the face, creating almost like a force field for us to work in. Gently wakening up skin. Have the pink quartz on the right side for now, the clear quartz on the left side. Switching. To leave these on the face. Put the pink quartz there. Is that okay there? I'll do some more gentle brushing here. Really allowing the skin to fully loosen and relax. Letting all the molecules just sort of move at its slowest possible pace that still keeps the form for the eyes. Running over the ears now. Several acupressure stimulation points there. Now just removing any debris or spare hairs, anything that would get in the way of our more intense gemstone facial. Gemstone facial doesn't involve any actual cosmetic work. It's about the energy, not about the skin itself. I'm going to lay a basis, a foundation to build the stone upon, using two of my colors. We have green, blue, and purple, red. Green, blue for energy, for vigor, for excitement, enjoyment, contentment. Blue, purple for focus, drive, passion, for purpose. Going across the forehead. Let's do some rounding. Making very precise movements, the right amount of pressure. Not too much to be painful, not too little to not be effective. I'm going to be placing the gemstones now. You will feel some cool pressure on the face. And I am going to be placing quite a lot of them. Really want to cover as much as we can. Placing various different stones, bloodstones, two-coated quartz, fluorite, obsidian. They all have a different purpose. Jades, not happy there. Placing this right on the eye, is that okay? Another small one on the left eye. The stones will tell you where they want to be. And right on the lips. Let's start doing some energy work now. Waving the energy over you. Something here. You'll hear a sound, nothing will touch you. Deep breath in, push out. Deep breath in and push out. I'm going to remove the stones and place them into a gem bag. Taking them off carefully so they don't fall, so you retain all the energy that they gathered. Now rubbing you with that gem bag. I'm braiding the hair. We can work that into the scalp as well. to enter the restorative portion. Bigger brush than before. Just resetting the energy, sweeping away anything the gemstones might have left behind. Everything has its own force. It's okay to borrow, to influence the forces of other things, but we want to keep our energy our own. And lastly, a soothing feather sweep. Bringing some oxygen to the face. Just separating the scalp into the last few key points here. Setting those aside for you to take later. We'll just leave you with some energy here. Positivity, hope, and light shedding for future. Placing stone either side and gently starting to bring you back to the awareness of this room. How's everything feeling? Good? Getting tired?
So sleepy.
That's good. This session was all about relaxation and the health of our mind versus the health of our body, okay? So I want you to just go home, take the rest of the evening for yourself, and continue this work on your own tonight, okay? Mita,
Hello.
welcome to your recovery session. This is going to be a 3-part total reset, mind, body, and spirit. We're going to be using the energy around us, of nature, as well as within, to completely start fresh. The first step will be a gemstone facial with color therapy. And my goal is to work mainly on the third eye and the head chakras. And we'll do a little bit of sound work as well. Once the mind is more balanced and at ease, we'll move on to a Reiki session to fully embrace and analyze the energy of the body, and finish it off with a massage for the physical connection between body and mind. If you have any discomfort during your session, please let me know. I'm going to gently lift your head here and sweep the hair. And start just looking at the face and seeing what the skin needs. It's very important to take care of our face and the skin on our face, as it protects and houses all of where our senses come from: sight, smell, taste, hearing. The skin is nice and clear. There is a little bit of freckling, especially on the cheeks. So we can do a little bit of a vitamin C mask to help break down some of that dead skin and encourage healthy growth. On this side, just a little bit of oil builds up on the forehead, so we can do a cleansing mask. And I think just a little bit of moisturizer as well to round it all off. So I'm going to start just by centering myself here in you. Protect the hair. You can gently lift the neck and relax. Is that okay on the ears?
Yeah.
So I like to start off with color therapy because it gives me a good sense of what you need on an energy level. So I've just got a couple of vials here. I'm just going to be gently seeing how the body is reacting to the different colors. This one here is red and purple. Red is fiery passion, fierceness, creativity. Purple is focus. I do think that these would be good for you. So you'll feel just a little bit of wetness here. It's just the water that's been charged with the same frequencies as the colors. Next we have yellow and blue. And yellow is energy,
vigor, vim. Blue is more of a coolness, relaxation, calmness. And I'm not sure this is serving you, so we'll skip that one. We have a blue-purple combination. The purple focus was very beneficial to you before. But again, I think with the combination of that cool blue, we want to warm you up, I think, not cool you down. I've got some red orange here. Again, that red is for that passion, creativity. Orange more for the drive, goal setting. Yeah, that's good. So I love the combination of the orange with the red because you can have a lot of creativity and passion and ideas, but if you don't have that sort of forward momentum, they can get stuck. So this combination is really powerful for new beginnings, next steps, big projects. Like that. Okay, I think that's fine for the color. Set those aside. We'll start out with our vitamin C cleansing mask. And you don't have anything on the skin now, correct?
No.
Okay. So you'll just feel a bit of coolness as I apply this here. We'll focus on those areas with a little bit of that freckling. Just going to use my hands to gently massage it in. Spread it around a little. We'll just let that sit for just a few minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to start placing a few stones around the body and around the head. Working with my frequencies, you'll hear just some gentle humming as I search for things that are aligned. Placing this tiger's eye right in the middle of that chest for courage and strength.
lemon stone right on the throat chakra. Is that okay there? For brightness, openness. I'll place this amethyst right on the third eye. Lapis lazuli in tandem here. Okay. Using a pressure point wooden tool to stimulate as we wait for the mask to fully soak in. How's this pressure? Good. It's so important that we give our mental and emotional energy that time to recover and heal. We let our bodies rest when it's sore. We need to let our minds rest when it's sore. I'm going to remove the stones. You may start to feel things come up a little more intense than just a regular beauty treatment because of the work that we're also doing with the energy during this. And that's okay, that's normal. Everything okay? Okay. Next step is a calming facial mask. This is going to feel cold. Okay. Removing any drips. And I'll remove this lemon stone from the throat chakra as well during this time. Alright. I'm going to place a few more stones on top of the mask. It's just going to help it absorb even more. These two here. That okay? And during this experience, I'd like to introduce some sound work here with my tuning forks. I want to focus primarily on the deeper sounds today. We'll start with the solar plexus, which is down there. So you may feel it deeper in your body. Binaurally shifting it side to side. More round. The heart chakra. Any discomfort coming up with this that could lead to seeing if there's maybe some more work we need to do in that area? No? Okay, good. This one I want to place right on the top of the head as well. That slight buzz. Good. The crown chakra finally, right here. Again, all deeper sounds for you. Moving the stones. The mask. Purse the lips for me. Purse the lips, put them together. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Any drips or discomfort? I'm going to seal this in with a little bit of moisturizer. A little bit of a massage on the face as well. Feel just a little bit of pressure. I'm just going to do some gentle facial cupping just to move around some of that toxins, some of the toxins we brought to the surface with the massage and the treatment. Always moving downward towards the lymphatic system. Is that okay? Definitely do a full body Reiki for you. I'm going to bring you back to the awareness of this room with a tuning fork. So just stay where you are. And we're going to strike the root chakra that is all the way down. You should feel it start to warm your feet. Placing it on the very top of the head for a full body call to action. Okay. Samita, I want you to bring your awareness slowly back to this room. Blink open your eyes. I'm going to remove our final stone here from you. And let's go ahead and slowly transition you to the next part of our session, a Reiki experience, okay? Welcome back. We have done a Reiki session before. We're going to mix it up today a little bit and do a gemstone healing facial with some color therapy. It's a really awesome treatment that just takes the relaxation to another level and also really benefits some of these key chakra points towards the top of the head. So specifically the third eye, which exists right about here, as well as the crown chakra here and the high heart, which kind of has an aura glow around the head. We also have a lot of pressure and acupuncture points in the face that are super important. So we can focus in on some of those today. I'm actually going to start out by stimulating those acupressure points with my chart, which will just help me pinpoint. We will kind of work our way from the top down. So working first on the spine, using my dark jade pressure point end of the acupressure stick here. Our column that keeps us upright, connects the body to the mind. Super important point. I'm going to place just a little bit of essential oil, massage oil on here. That'll just help it glide a little easier. Moving now to the brain points. It kind of stretches across the forehead. Moving down to 2 sinus points, just midline above the eyebrows. And these are a little blocked. The eye points are just in between them. And the ear points just below. So there's so many vital pressure points right here. I work along the shoulder points on either side of the face. Coming into the kidney points. Kind of around the eyes. Switch around to the other side as we move down the face. To the lungs. Spleen. Dropping 3 beads or slight vibration. I'm going to skip down the tonsils. The colon. Bladder. That all feels okay down there. The head point. Full body point right at the top of the ear. Okay. Shaking off some of that more intense work. Got a sensing stone. Just going to ground it on the third eye and see what facial energy is doing today. Yours isn't doing a whole lot, so that means the energy is a little stagnant. We should have some basic movement and swaying. We don't want to see things like circles or big sways back and forth, but we're not getting anything here. That means we're getting a little stuck. and to increase the flow of the energy around the face, the third eye, and the crown. So let's prep you for some color therapy, and then we'll place some gemstones. Let's start out with getting the energy moving. So we want to work with a little bit of energetic and vibrancy. So I'm going to go with my blue yellow. So you feel just a little bit of coolness. I'm running my blue yellow over you. So this is good for energy, vigor. The yellow is really happy and bright, and the blue is very strong and focused. Focus it here. There was some tension. Try and getting the energy to flow all over, so we're going to kind of go all over with these ones. So when you have stagnant energy, a couple things can happen. You can feel physically very tired from it, just not getting, like you're waking up in the morning and you're just not feeling like you got any rest, even if you slept 8 hours, because the energy's not moving, and therefore you've got literally these like heavy pockets of energy just like hanging in your body. You might feel it in some places more than others. And then on top of that, you can be kind of creatively and emotionally a bit stuck. So things that you feel like you should be able to do easily, you're struggling with. Things that you might have had no problem with in the past, you're just like, why can't I figure this out? Stagnant energy could be one of the causes on that. And I think you need a bit of warmth and creativity as well. A little bit of self-kindness. I feel like you've been especially hard on yourself lately. I think one of the common misconceptions with energy work is that, I'm not trying to get you to excuse yourself from actually, getting enough sleep or getting to the gym or working hard. Like, it's not just the energy. Obviously, the physical actions you take make a big difference. But when you can forgive yourself for things that feel a little bit out of your control, you can then take that control back. You kind of need to know you don't have it in order to seek it out and find it. And you're definitely lacking a little control over your energy right now. And let's lastly go in with the blue-purple variation.
mostly stay around the eyes. Try and get that creative, logical juices flowing. Basically like a nice big brain boost. Now for my favorite part, getting to place some stones on you. So I'm going to put an amethyst for relaxation right at this third eye point. I'm going to try and calm the mind so we can focus a little bit less on things that you can't control and a little bit more on things that you can control. And we're going to shoot that right up at Tiger's Eye as that sense of power and control. Letting you breathe in your own life force, your own prana energy. Everything you need is right here. You just need to access it. And we'll add some clarity with this clear quartz. Now, for self-love, our rose quartz right underneath the eyes. Being kinder to yourself, that's going to be one of your goals that I set for you. When you start thinking negative thoughts about yourself, I want you to physically press this point of your face, remembering where that rose quartz was. And let's do a bit of jade for energy and happiness. Jade and aventurine, perfect for that. Is that okay there?
Yeah.
Okay. Start with that. Looking away. As these stones are doing their work, I'm going to be doing some work on the aura because they're going to start pulling things out, bringing them to the surface. Right here. Nice. That let go really easy.
This is selenite. It's great for clearing and protection. Staying where you are, using the flame to burn away negative energy that we've pulled off. Let's take the third eye tuning fork. Staying in the aura, but you should be able to feel this vibration just a little bit. So I'm going to use that blue light. So kind of similar to the color therapy we did with the color water, the color frequency enhanced water. We're going to do the same thing with this light. Got our blue. Moving that into our yellow. Finding our nice purple. our warm, inviting red. Let's remove these stones now. Using a shell to neutralize the energy. Would you like a gemstone head scratch to end your session today just for relaxation?
Sure.
Do you have any preference on scratchiness level? Do you like a soft, more massage-like, or do you like a nice scratchy scratch?
Soft is great.
Okay, let's get you a rose quartz. That'll be great for your self-love too. check where the energy's at. Use that same sensing stone. Placing it right on the third eye again. Nice. A little bit more movement. Yeah. Seeing it flow better for sure. Love it. Little circular movements are perfect. How do you feel, Kelly?
Great.
Okay. I'm so glad to hear that. And I want you to take this with you, okay? And just try and be kinder to yourself and more accepting. Give yourself the grace that you give other people, okay?
Thank you.